It's been 5 days since 28 inmates broke out of the Belize Central Prison. 14 have been recaptured. One inmate, Akim Tillit, was shot and killed on Tuesday. The other 14 are still on the run tonight. The 14 fugitives who remain on the run are 30-year-old Carlos Montejo. He was a trustee and believed to be one of the masterminds behind the prison breakout. Montejo is from Chile Street in Belmopan and was convicted of robbery. 26-year-old Santos Lopez is a Guatemalan national with a George Street address in Belize City. He was on remand for murder. 24-year-old Elder Oseguera is of Bella Vista Village in Toledo. He was convicted of robbery. 26-year-old Enrique Martinez is from San Martin area of Belmopan. He was convicted of manslaughter. 22-year-old Erwin Lanza is from Lord's Bank and was convicted on a firearm offense. 27-year-old Eutychus Nunes is from Cemetery Road in Belize City and was convicted of escape from lawful custody. 33-year-old Jarud Lamb is from Camalota Village. He was convicted of murder. 26-year-old Kendall Flores is from St. Bite Village. He was on remand for murder. 33-year-old Michael Fox is from Cut Avenue in Belize City and was convicted of murder. 23-year-old Oswaldo Perez is a Guatemalan national of Melchor and was convicted of drug trafficking. 46-year-old Elroy Henry of Camalota Village was in prison because he was convicted of drug trafficking. 18-year-old Luis Pais of San Pedro Town was in prison because he was convicted of theft. 25-year-old Luke Bowen is from Carmelita Village. He was on remand on a burglary charge. And 31-year-old Albert Banner is of Stadium Street in Orange Walk Town and was serving time for theft. Police believe that most of these men have returned to their communities, while a few may be lingering in the Coastal Road area. Police Commissioner Chester Williams is appealing to those who may be harboring these fugitives.
We have credible information that a number of these escapees have returned to the area of residence prior to prison, and they are being facilitated by family members and friends. I want to sound the warning that it is a criminal offense to aid or abetting an escaped prisoner or a convicted person or a wanted person. And once it is that we are to find any of these prisoners at the home of anybody, or if we can obtain concrete evidence of anyone facilitating them, that those concerns will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I again want to appeal to family members. It is best to have your loved ones surrender themselves than to have the security forces out there pursuing them. We continue to consider these escapees as being armed and dangerous, and the safety and security of our personnel will always be paramount.
And police are also asking the escapees to surrender to prevent further confrontation. Akim Tillit was the escapee who was allegedly armed and faced off with security forces when he was shot and killed on Tuesday. This written report of what happened on the Coastal Road says, quote, "The threat with the weapon was identified by a member of this patrol who engaged the threat, inflicting several shots, rendering the threat deceased. The patrol reports that the deceased was firing in bursts, discharging over 30 rounds." End quote. Police have recovered an M4 carbine, a high-powered rifle that the escapees stole from the prison. But they believe that these prisoners on the run may have acquired more weapons since their escape.
A man on the run from the long arm of the law will surely try his utmost best to arm himself so that he can ward off or defend himself from the security forces. So, like I said before, we still do anticipate them. We still do expect that they are armed and dangerous.
Motorists are advised not to pick up any strangers on the highways. If you have any information on the whereabouts of these escapees, you're asked to call 911 or call Crime Stoppers at 922 or the nearest police station. Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.